Hello YouTube and welcome to my channel eddieinreadingland. My name is Eddie and today I'm bringing you my favorite depictions of the sun card. Okay guys, so I'm gonna do my very best today on this video to show you my favorite depictions of the sun card. And now that I noticed, I'm wearing a shirt that says the library is open, and I think I'm gonna read the sun card today. We're gonna practice some reading with the sun card. I don't like the sun card, not particularly because of the depiction. Well, actually, the Rider-Waite-Smith depiction with the baby and the horse. I don't like it, but that's not the reason why I don't like the sun card. I don't like the sun card because of what people have made it to mean or suggest. And maybe this is me projecting a lot of my beliefs on it, but the sun, unfortunately, represents for me the obsessiveness and also toxic positivity, and I don't like that at all. There is a difference in being optimistic, and then there's another difference, and then there's being toxic with your positivity. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you feeling strong emotions, or actually not even strong emotions. These are normal emotions. In normal emotions like sadness, anger, or fear, there is this belief that you should always look on the bright side of any situation, even if the situation is arduous or more difficult than you're able to process or manage at the time. And I don't like that. There needs to be an awareness of what we're feeling, and there needs to be an awareness of sometimes we are not meant to manage a situation. Sometimes there is growth that we need to do, and looking at the bright side, it just makes it unhealthy. So that's why I don't like the sun card. So I don't have any depictions of the sun card that are actually cheery. So looking at these sun cards, I seem to like sun cards that are expressions of outbursts of energy, and well, some of them, not all of them. But whenever I get the sun card on a reading, actually I checked my journal, and I have gotten the sun card this year only once, and it was while I was doing inner child work. So it wasn't even for my regular journal. It's just, I don't think that I will get the sun card very often because, again, it's just not one of my favorite cards, and I think the tarot knows that. I should have brought my illustrations of the sun card that I've made to show you guys, but that'll be for another video, I swear. But let's get started. As usual, I have two what are they? Honorable mentions for my for my sun card, and then I have my top three. So let's start with the sun card from the Star Spinach Tarot by Trungles. Okay, so the reason why I like this sun card, it's because it seems quite despondent, and it seems quite falling into the ground sort of sun card, and I really like that. It, for some reason, it's grounding that positivity and that joy and that happiness that the sun usually portrays, and I like it. I like to see the energy grounded instead of expanding. And I know. I always complain about, or actually not complain. I always say that I like expansion on the majors and on when they're being shown in the cards. But again, there's that dislike of that positive energy that radiates from the sun card that it doesn't vibe with me. Oh my god! So I think I'm sounding so pedantic right now. But so I like this sun card because I feel like it's a representation of Amaterasu, who was the main deity from Japan. She actually gave birth to the first emperor of Japan. Well, she started with doing that. But she also represents the sun, and she was quite a tragic figure in Japanese mythology. And the only reason why I'm making that connection is also because we see the Yatagarasu here, which was one of the pets that Amaterasu, or actually one of the animals that Amaterasu was known to not connect with. I guess they had a connection, but interact with in mythology. So, and as you can see, the Yatagarasu has 3 feet or 3 legs instead of 2. I am not sure why. I should have looked that up, but I have read about Yatagarasu, and I don't know why. It's just a mythical bird, I guess. But I like that it's being paired with Amaterasu, and I like that tragedy that I get to see from this sun card. And honestly, I know that the colors are quite cheery and they do seem quite happy and full of joy. But as you can see, the image is falling, and she actually feels quite the opposite. She feels like she's failing. She feels like she's reaching down on something that she knows that she's not supposed to get. And that's why I love this sun card. Again, it just takes the positivity out of it. But yeah, it's just an honorable mention because this is the closest card that I like that resembles the RWS. And it's just like a bit of the resemblance. But yes, so very much like this sun card. And the second honorable mention is the sun card from the what is this? Let me check, guys. The Green Vision Tarot by the amazing Emma Zhang. See what I mean about the explosion of energy, or the explosion of really strong, passionate outburst. This is one of those examples. I love this. I really enjoy the sun card because you can see that it's a rainbow of colors just popping out. It's a very queer card without being queer. I'm pretty sure that Emma didn't mean to do that. Maybe she did. Who knows? I haven't asked her, but I like to think that she did, because it's just an expression. It's just this rainbow of emotional release that I am seeing from the sun card, and I love it. The other thing is that the sun looks like it's angry. It doesn't look like it's happy, and I really like this. I think that one of the underlying meanings, or basic meanings, for the sun card that I like to pair the archetype with is actually anger. Yes, there is enjoyment, and there is brilliancy, and there is illumination in that expression of happiness, but there's also brilliance, and there's also fire, and there's also passion when we express anger. So I like that for the sun card. It's quite a shadow. Well, maybe not a shadow side of the sun card. Maybe reversed meaning of the sun card. And this is getting very well expressed in this card. And not to mention that I love the fact that Emma was able to use such a disparity of colors and make it work. She's just an excellent artist. She knows how to use color, and that's incredibly difficult to do. And whenever anyone does it right, I love it. It's unusual. It makes you think. It just activates a different part of your brain when you've seen something that's wrong, but right at the same time. So love that. Love this sun card. Okay, so to my top 3. So on third spot, we have the sun card from the Hidden Waters Tarot by Anna Torian. And I love this sun card for various reasons. One, I don't see that happiness or enjoyment, but I can read it from it because of the colors. I love this orangey golden yellow that I'm seeing in this. And the other thing that I like about this sun card is that it resembles an anatomical heart for me. And if there is going to be an expression of passion or an expression of enjoyment or an expression of happiness that comes out of us, or that it's warm, I would like to think that it would come from the heart. So that's why I love this sun card. Not to mention as well that I have this tendency to like abstract representations of the luminaries on tarot. For some reason, I think it's because it's a different way to... let me rephrase that. It's a very accurate way of displaying emotion versus meaning. Hopefully I'm making myself clear. I like abstract art because you are able to determine an emotion and not a scene. Whenever we see a scene in the sun card, we relate it to something or experiences that we have had in the past, versus we see something abstract like this from the Hidden Waters Tarot, we relate it more to emotions. Emotions are quite abstract, even though we're able to name them. So this is a great sun card. It's just, again, it warms my heart. It doesn't make me feel happy. It doesn't make me feel enjoyment. It makes me smile and it makes me warm, but it also makes me feel like this also could be anger. This also could be passion. This also could be, what's coming from the heart and how we express it when we are talking to somebody or when we're talking to ourselves as well. So I very much like that. It's very different and it gets its point across. I think that when Anna made this tarot, she definitely knew what she was doing, but I think that she did a really good job with expressing emotion or having us relate emotions to these ink spots. So love this sun. It radiates brilliancy and illumination without the happiness and the enjoyment and the fun of the sun card. But okay, moving on, we're going to number 2, and this is the sun card from the Lipis Tarot by Witchy Cauldron and art by Artem Chernovai. This is a surreal expression of the sun card, and what I'm seeing here is this complete awareness and this complete vulnerability and acceptance of the self. And not only that, but this self is being elevated into the sun, and it's being, in a way, healed. It's being portrayed as this idol. And yes, there's a lot of vanity in this card as well. And that's probably, honestly, why I love this card so much. Because it's also quite vain. We have this hair being lifted in its own brilliancy and its own source of illumination. It feels like this is an elevated being, and it's just so good. And how these curtains or these flags, or maybe it's a cloak that is just being removed from it, just makes it so much more dramatic, and it gives it so much more emotion, yes, but motion. I just love this. I think this is the only sun card where I see that there's an ascension happening, and it's honestly quite beautiful and original. And I also love the fact that in the background we have a symbol for a sun and not a sun specifically. Again, because of I like more abstract thing, and I like symbology as well. So this works incredibly well for me. Um, One other thing that strikes me about this sun card is the fact that the hair could also be jumping and just almost as if it's aiming for some sort of goal by doing that. And I like that as well for the sun card. I like goals for the sun card. People being aware of goals or setting goals for themselves. Good habits. That I like for the sun card. And that's what I'm seeing here. So, and not to mention as well that I'm biased towards teal, and because teal is my favorite color, and it looks really well with the warm golden yellows and reds that we're seeing here as well. I don't know if you guys noticed, but it appears to be snowing in this sun card, and it appears to be a snow scene, which is also very rare that I get to see it. I think I have seen a snow scene for the sun once more or once before. I don't remember which tarot, but I know that I have. And that also strikes me as quite unique because usually we see it's spring or summer for the sun card. So very much love that. There's also that aspect of what comes after feeling joy or after having an experience that where you had to release a lot of energy. Sometimes it's being met with melancholy or even nostalgia. So I love that afterthought, that feeling that I get from this. It's just such an amazing card, and I love this deck, guys. The Lepus Tarot is just an amazing deck to work with. But yeah, so it's only my second favorite because the top spot is reserved for the very symbology heavy sun card from the Mary L. Tarot by Marie White. And as you guys saw from my previous video on the moon, I spoiled the fact that this is my favorite sun card. This is also quite abstract. Love this sun card. I love the fact that we can see that it's a sun, but I also love the fact that this is a symbol. And this card, this incredibly bright yellow, should be depicting happiness and enjoyment and fun, and yet it's so serious. It's so intellectually driven. It's just abstract, and Mary White knew what she was doing when she was painting these luminaries. These are amazing. I love the Mayan influence that the sun card has because the Mayan were the people of the sun, as per the ancient, whatever it is, the Papal Boo, I think. I don't remember. I haven't read it, but I want to. But yes, as you guys can see, we have a male god over here. And we also have a hawk in the background. And I don't know if you guys are able to see this. And hopefully if I bring the card up a little, the sun is feasting on itself as well, as you can see. As if the sun is feeding himself with passion or with different sort of emotions that it's supposed to convey. I love it because it reminds me of what happens in the sun. The sun is basically always, there's fusion happening in the sun at all times, and and fusion is almost like the sun keeps eating himself and keeps releasing energy, eating itself and keep releasing that energy in explosions. It's just I just love it. I just love it, guys. I just love this. I love the fact as well that we have a winged sun That's quite fascinating for a sun card. Usually we don't see that at all, and I like that because it provides even more of a divinity. Even I know that the sun is considered one of the divine um, planets, right? But it elevates it even more when we add wings and we try to um, what am I trying to say here? When we try to deify something and give it even more power, this is a very powerful sun. That's the other reason why I very much love this depiction of the sun card. It feels powerful. It feels like there's a lot of power in this sun card, and I very much appreciate that. I also like the fact that this looks like a broken compass. Um, I'm not really sure why I'm saying that it's broken, because as you guys can see, it's actually quite detailed. But um, as if the sun has all of the ways, but also none of the ways. Like there's a dichotomy there. Um, so I like that. I like that very much. And as you guys can see, this sun is also expanding. There are waves coming out, and there are these symbols over here, as like I said, as if releasing those elements. Those explosions are being released into the universe. I love that. So there's a there. It's just this is the perfect sun. This is the perfect sun card. When I drew the sun cards for the decks that I'm working on, it's just um nothing compares. Not even my own illustrations to this sun card. I just very much love it. I love the emotion that is being portrayed here. We're not seeing happiness. We're not seeing enjoyment. We're not seeing fun. We're seeing something completely different. We're seeing that outburst of energy that I like. We're seeing a very powerful sun card, and we're seeing that power being expanded. So, and not to mention that actually this yellow is just so delicious. Love it, love it, love it so much. It's a perfect yellow for the perfect sun card. And those touches of orange that we're able to see just picks it up so well. So well. So yes, this is my favorite depiction of the sun card. I don't think that there's ever going to be another one, because this is just perfect. This is awesome. Love this. Love this. Love this. Love this. Let me know in the comments below, guys, which ones are your favorite sun cards. Hopefully I don't deter you from watching the video from the rant on the introduction. But thank you so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate it. Bye bye, YouTube. Okay, now I'm hot. I know I'm always hot, but now I'm like warm because of the sweater. Okie dokie. Yes. Oh, I have to do a thumbnail for this one too. Okay. For the sun card, I don't want to be happy. I actually want to be like, no, not depressed, but it's just the sun card is my second least favorite card in the whole deck. Really? Yeah. No, I actually like sunflowers. Are one of my favorite flowers, but no, because I'll talk about it in the video. Yes, because you're gonna be. Maybe I should smile. Okay, got a thumbnail over there for the sun card. Do? Did you start it? I haven't done my video yet, husband. No. I don't do that for my favorite depictions. Why are you being this way with me? Can I feel?
See how he is? See how he is to his husband?
Oh my god.
All I do is love you.
All I do is love me. You. Okay. Stop eating candy.